Awesome, maybe this is the right scene. Okay. Hey guys! Let me quickly see. As always, gotta cut the freaking audio in half. Hey Cams! Oh, is this mental healthcare at large? Yeah, I feel that. I get it. You're in a situation where that makes a lot of sense. Hams. Okay, still lower behind that. Oh, okay. Well, that's the last time. Alright, hey guys, I hope you are not mad at me that we're not starting on a just chatting screen. But yeah, let me welcome everyone in chat on stream and on YouTube. If you're watching this later on YouTube, we are starting one of the games today that is one of my most anticipated games this year. It's called Replaced. I'm gonna hydrate, I promise. If I forget, you can ghost me. We just started, it's too early to ghost me. But yeah, this is Replaced. It's a pixel art game. And the thing is, I know very little about it. Like, I've seen the trailer, but I know basically not what the story is. Which is, for a game I've had a really relative close eye on the release is something of a miracle. But the interesting thing is the promotional material was intriguing enough to get me really interested and hyped for the game, but gave me very little information, so it was perfect. I kind of already started safer when I started it because that's what the game does. But we are at the very beginning. I immediately jumped out and changed the language and now the audio, and I want to jump in right away. So I hope everyone's doing good and having fun. Okay, let's see. What is this? This is an automatically generated warning. The operator's work time has been exceeded by 7 hours. This is an automatically executed command. Switch reach from background mode. Switching reach. This is an automatically executed command accessing camera feed. Okay, interesting start. Operator needs to hydrate. Reach operation. Camera feed online. October 29th, 1980 something? 7? It was hard to see. Operator online named Warren Marsh. Neuron activity analyzing. Heart rate analyzing. Session time 15 hours, 12 minutes. Ooh. An additional hour of overtime has been logged, Warren. Thanks for the 6th reminder, Reach. Your brain activity is unstable. I'll rest when I'm dead. Let's continue analyzing. Let's see what we have here. Donor matching. Random names. James Douglas and Rolf Hurd. Wilson Hurd, male, date of birth, 16 blood type, target donation blood, bone marrow, eye, heart, intestine, lung. Olaf Hurt, 21 years old. A disposal. Disposal? Really? Get another repeated usage. Continue the station. Make it not to request an additional beyond the wall rate to acquire this one. Okay. Also 110 heart rate. A little concerning. Something's wrong, Rory. Emotional receptors are in overdrive. Love the framing already. A close friend passed away. Someone important to me and to you. Just a bit upset, that's all. Humans are neither important nor unimportant to me, Warren. We're on 120 heart rate. That's how we build you, I suppose. Anyway, you wouldn't understand. Let's continue. Okay, Robert's gone down again. Unstable one. Okay, I'd like to continue work today. Reach, I'm fine. Operator critical. Now back to work. I'm ceasing all operations for the day. Please return when you are emotionally stable. That's not how it works, Reach. And we're on at 7, did I tell you? You answer to me, I create you and will do as I... Oh, whoa, we're getting fried. Okay, interesting opening. This is impossible. Oh, this is Reach now in his body? We must fix this immediately. At least that's what I'm assuming. Love the visuals. Like, I already love the visuals in the trailer, but oh! And your helmet is out of reach due to the fire. Survival probability is low in this location, Warren. We must leave. Okay, the game wants me to go in one direction. What if I go the other? Oh, I can throw myself against the door. Okay, interesting jump. Brain on the screens. Central core, main control, unique access. Escaping this danger should be our priority. Okay. Press and hold space while running to jump higher. Okay. Okay. Help me! This person is beyond help. We should ensure your survival first one. You are of special importance. Okay, there was a timer running out. Was hoping maybe I could, you know, go against that. I didn't see anything where I thought I could. And maybe I could have and then didn't see how I could have helped that person. Your body is hard to control, Warren. You should proceed carefully. You'd have the time again. Oh, a robot friend. Banging his head against the wall. 12th floor. Reach lab elevators. When the elevators is still operational, we will use it to move to a safer location. Oh, that's why the elevator, okay. Damn! Now I wish I would have walked further to the right. It's quieter here. Sounds, scents, lights. How do humans tolerate so much external information? We're used to it. Should be another neural terminal. We'll find it and reverse what happened. Hey Caleb, we're Pexy Stream, yeah. 2nd floor, reach lab elevators. Broken elevator? Could I go back up? No, I can't go back up. Hope you're doing well, Caleb. Oh yes, I can go over here, okay. I mean, I'm not really supposed to be here. Interesting, we cling to a ledge. Well, life is okay. Stressful, you know, the usual work and stuff. How's you guys? Restrooms, okay. Wait. Okay, so isn't there supposed to be... Okay, I guess I am supposed to go to the right after all. I feel that, Caleb. I'm very much the same at the moment. Automatic message. We're experiencing some minor technical issues. Please stay calm and seek help from your nearest damage control service employee. Thanks for understanding. Have a great day. Yeah, some technical issues. I guess that's what you can call it when the entire space blows up. Guess that's what you can call it. Ooh, American flag here. Okay, or something that looks like the American flag. So we are in a version of the United States apparently in the 1980s. We should tell the police what happened, Warren. I don't think so. Police help people and we need help. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting bad vibes. I don't know why, but I'm kind of getting bad vibes from these guys. Like, I'm also curious what exactly Warren was doing, apparently in the middle of the night. I mean, he's been working for 15 hours apparently, or 16 hours straight. But yeah, what was so important to work 16 hours straight in a lab? Yeah, I don't need a spine. spines are overrated. Phoenix Laboratory, Transplantology Department. Okay, we did have something about donors. There's been an explosion in the laboratory. I'm R.E.A.C.H. I'm trapped inside. Yep. Get rid of that one too. It was so nice of them to wait with shooting me until I started running. R.E.A.C.H is fantastic. It's what absolutely drew me to the game. It already looked so fantastic in the trailers and it absolutely holds up. The standard protocol says the troops must help to survive and not eradicate them. There must be a fatal error. Yeah, why do I feel like there's something going on that you don't understand, R.E.A.C.H? Okay, so R.E.A.C.H is like a computer program. Trapped in our body, like in Warren's body. After that little accident we just had. The question is if Warren still has autonomy. Or if it's all, like if both exist in one body, or if it's just R.E.A.C.H in there now. Or like who is in control, like I'm not entirely sure. I mean, R.E.A.C.H is still talking to Warren. Let's try not to drip. Oh, these pipes here. Damn, did I just drip? Looks like I did. Nope. That was not what I wanted. Yo, there was something else. Okay, guys. Did I just fuck up? I guess I did, huh? Yep. Okay, I thought I got that one, but apparently not. So you jump again. Oh no, come on. What a look. Everything looks so amazing. Like graphics. Graphically, this is for being pixel art, this looks fantastic. Not being needing 3 attempts to jump through these 2 pipes. Okay. Can we save now? Yay, I died! I want to check for sequel. No, really? Come on! I thought it was safe, but I wanted to look for secrets. Come on! Okay. So don't go over there. Okay, got it. Okay, as I'm also seeing if I can crouch or anything. God, I love it when games work with the camera. Got you now, you piece of shit. Yeah, the glowing eyes are not doing it for me. Counterattack, okay. danger? Why does it say danger down there? Hold fire, it's... Oh fuck, we're dead meat. Your death apparently saves me. Yeah, the glowing eyes are really not doing it for me. Seem kinda sus, not gonna lie. The strongest suspenders in history. Oh boy. The body is cold. Our body reach? Yeah, okay. We're wet and we're cold, I guess. Which makes sense. Ooh, opening credits. Shelter. I like the sound of that. Let's just hope it's true. It should provide adequate warmth. Oh, a jacket. More like a coat, okay. Warren, I will look after the body until we return to the laboratory. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything of Warren left. The trooper is dead. It is fortunate that we survived the fall. Memento mori. That's what you always said, right? Why the hell didn't he let me save you, you stubborn bastard? Goodbye, Steven. Okay, Steven. Steven is the person we lost that we heard about. That close friend was Steven, the one who aided you in my creation. Okay? This weapon is a standard issue police firearm. The biological malfunction allows us to operate it, but it is damaged. Still, the baton is the baton mod is functional. But we have to use this gun to protect ourselves more. Okay, so we have a gun, but we can't use it as a gun. Dialogue went by a little too quickly to fully read that. Red in the background. Oh. Like, I'm so happy. Like, you know, games don't always do hold up. You know, graphically from trailer to actual game. But I'm so happy that this one does. First aid. An old medstim and a note. Take this. Patch yourself up and wait for help. Outside is too dangerous. Okay. We don't have time to wait, Warren. We must proceed. Medstim. Press tab to restore health. Medstims are limited, but they are partially replenished when combat encounter starts, depending on game difficulty. Okay. Oh, interesting. It's a wingman. Okay, that's nice. Rack battery? Tape counter. Okay, so let's look at tape recorder, but apparently also other stuff. Massive reusable syringe filled with experimental healing serum. Don't we love an experimental serum? Oh! Created for military usage and later repurposed for civil needs. As these things so often are, so like a lot of stuff gets initially invented for the military and then passed down to civilian usage. Highly effective against physical injuries of minor and moderate severity, it showed little to no effect on threatening chronic diseases. Would be too easy. And lifestyle diseases. What is a lifestyle disease? I guess something like obesity and stuff would be a lifestyle disease. Or maybe like stuff you get from smoking, drinking too much. Probably that kind of... It's an irreplaceable staple in every American first aid kit. Okay, I'm trying to see... Okay, I can only scroll up and down right now? Okay. I mean, something inside me wants to jump down there. I can. And I can climb back up. Ah, okay. Do, 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 do. Oops. There you go. Oh, something blinking. Scan. A lab rat. Oh. That music? Can I turn the volume up? Oh, okay, so it was like a music track. Why do I always land at the bottom of the list? Okay, it's funny that that is so quiet. Okay, I was just about to say, I don't know if this is game settings or if this is the wingman settings. It seems to be the wingman's, so at the devices settings, which is funny. Brightness. Hello. Operating system Phoenix Portable OS 2.37 update 2 device info Phoenix Electronics Wingman 2 serial number. Okay, this is funny and cool that this is like a proper device. Just controls are kind of weird. We're gonna have to get back to Phoenix City. Returning to the laboratory remains the priority. Waiting for the moment where a sneaky update becomes plot relevant. That would be cool though. Better write down those numbers. Say you never know. That would be a fun thing to do. Tutorials? Medstem, okay. Scans. Huxley. Ah, okay, the firearm. Standard police firearm issued by Phoenix Corporation. This weapon can quickly switch between baton mode and laser gun mode, increasing its wielder's combat freedom. A built-in biolock prevents the gun from being used by unauthorized citizens. I guess we are unauthorized. We can only use baton mode. Okay. Okay, so I kind of want to jump down there. And we can! Nice. Oh, climbing a drain pipe. Oh. Absolutely not for me. Like I couldn't even climb a rope. Super. Hey, we're only a robot in a human's body. We can survive a sewer bath. Hehe! Or not. Okay, now the question is, where was the last save? Okay, save was here. Okay, wanted to try and go in here. You know what they're saying? Only one more sewer bath till Christmas. Oh, what does that say? Private property, no trespassing. Well, the door is open and there's a bunch of arrows, so I'm gonna go that way. Phoenix Corporation, okay. Yeah, I crossed out so don't worry about it, change their mind, yeah. Okay, I feel like this is the exact same stretch of woods, just in a different lighting that we ran through 10 minutes ago. Especially because of, like, this pole. But I won't blame developers for reusing assets. At least partially reusing them. Tractor? Phoenix City. So we have Phoenix City and the Phoenix Corporation. Like, I wonder if Phoenix City, if it's... if it's supposed to be a location is far from the laboratory one. We need to return that quickly. Like, I wonder if this is... basically, if the real life city Phoenix is an inspiration for the city in this game, or if it's really just okay, we have it has some other significance, and we have a corporation. It's called Phoenix. A city. It's called Phoenix. So it's basically basically the idea is the corporation basically runs the city and is the city. Keep guessing if I jump down there, I die again. See, if I get punished too often for trying to look for secrets and hidden stuff, then I eventually stop looking. Ouch. Oh, Spine is having a bad day, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Humans. Or maybe not humans, I'm not sure. Termite Dale. Hang on a second, Carl. We've got a catch. So are you guys termites or what? Looks like the railway punks didn't find you first. No worries. I can explain how life behind the wall is for you. It's simple actually. You're either predator or prey. Press space to dodge enemy attacks. Okay, space to dodge. The tracer's red marker. Okay, so exclamation is dodge stuff. I wonder if these symbols. That's the counterattacks with yellow markers. Okay. I hope these are there every time. The bastard got Dale! Beat into Paul. Okay. I think I just did that. By the way, how's the sound? Is it too quiet? Survivor's Memoir. It looks very quiet right now. I don't know how it is. How it was during the fight, for example. Okay, Survivor's Memoir. Then the med staff began to die right next to the patients. Now it's known as secondary contamination, but back then we called it a curse, punishing people who dare to oppose the end of times. Who knew the affected people were just the source of radiation as well? Compared to minor streams? Okay, is that good or bad though? Okay. Is it like because of work, but it sounds good to me? Okay. Back then we called it a curse, punishing people who dared to oppose the end of times. Who knew the affected people were the source of radiation as well. Okay, good to know that I sound great. How's the game? Is the game too quiet? Yeah, well, I don't want a game play with 2% volume. I turned it down to like 50 or 45 because it was kind of loud in the menu. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn it up a little bit and have an eye on it the next time it gets a little loud. Mr. Ray stops to catch, or maybe I turn general the master volume up and the music volume down a bit. That might be a good compromise. Who knew the affected people were the source of radiation as well? Thanks, Rosie. Back then we called it a current. The affected people were the source of radiation. Okay. I mean, I guess I can't really expect to understand something like this. I guess this will make more sense once we play the game and learn more about how the world functions and what exactly the situation is. Mr. Ray stops to catch a breath to stop the transplanted tissue rejection. He has to rely on immunosuppressants, and a recent common cold left him in a weakened state. One thing for sure, he continues. That thing didn't discriminate. Black or white, man or woman, rich or poor. That thing, okay. Everyone was stripped of their skin and left to rot the same. To fight back, we had to learn what united really meant the hard way. Okay. Oh yeah, this looks a bit better. I used your body to kill them, Warren. That was wrong. But our survival remains a priority. I'll optimize the body's resources to maximize physiological efficiency. Move object, okay. But I can scan something. Okay, the catastrophe. 20 years later, my microphone decided there for a couple seconds to check out. Okay, a news article. The Evening Bugle, July 14th, 1965. Okay, and we are. I couldn't really see. Just because of how it was placed and the coloring, I couldn't entirely see at the very beginning when we were shown the date. I know we're sometime in the 1980s. Not sure exactly what year. So what year in the 80s? So this was 20 years after the catastrophe. So the catastrophe was in 45, and we're in 80 something. Trinity catastrophe 20 years later. Looking back, the catastrophe began long before the 16th of July 1945. No one asked us if we wanted those military tests. No one ever told us what radiation was. The aftermath of the explosion was just a manifestation of a systemic governmental indifference towards the people. Okay, something with radiations. Atomic bombs? I was just thinking what the project that Oppenheimer worked with, but that was the Manhattan Project. It wasn't called Phoenix. Or at least that's what I remember. I don't think there was anything with the codename Phoenix related to the work on the atomic bomb that was done IRL in the 40s and 30s. The aftermath of the explosion was just a manifestation of a systemic governmental indifference towards the people. I mean, it doesn't have to be an atomic bomb. It could also be like a power plant that uses atomic power where something went wrong. Just a manifestation of systemic governmental indifference towards the people. The priority of politicians was to silence the witnesses and cover up the real scale. Okay, but military is still... Okay, I'm talking too much, sorry. Read more, speculate less. Priority of politicians was to silence the witnesses and cover up the real scale of the catastrophe. Instead of saving lives, they were desperate to save face. As a result, hundreds of thousands of American lives were lost, and almost a third of our territory became unlivable for us, our children, and generations to come. Still, in the total economic and social collapse, in the whirlwind of massive civil unrest, our nation has risen from the radioactive ashes. The Phoenix Initiative was born. A comprehensive network of private hospitals, research facilities, charity organizations, and shelters, handwoven by the caring citizens, united by the common goal of fighting death and destruction. Okay. I mean, that sounds good in theory. Citizen run initiative to help those affected by the catastrophe. Okay, what went wrong then? Today, the initiative has evolved into a full-scale corporation. It continues to inspire and support people in the pursuit of a better society. Strong and reliable, working hard to keep the nation healthy, well-fed and protected. Okay, this makes me wonder if there even is a proper government still, or if like the Phoenix Corporation has just replaced all forms of government. Okay. First to move this. Question is where? Okay, I'm not sure why we're not here. Whee! Swing! The level of human aggression does not correlate with the data I have. I'm not sure, R.E.A.H. Oh, come on, I did not just trip over that, I jumped. Ooh. Damn it, Kyle. Dale? Dale, this is Kyle. Come the fuck on. Am I chasing the shitstorm kid again? Who the hell are you? Guessing I'm R.E.A.H. I killed your colleagues. What the? You're dead, shithead. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of guys, okay. Okay, I'm really surprised the combat is working so well for me. Also, termite Kyle, yeah, okay, so these guys are termites. Board game box. A cardboard box containing An economist-themed educational board game licensed by Phoenix Entertainment called Thenoxypol. I was just about to say it's gotta be a Monopoly knockoff. The premise on the box suggests tons of fun for the whole family while trying to rebuild a crashing economy and establish a better society through development of science and medicine. Also sounds like a little bit there's a lot of non-aggressive humans. They might be hiding somewhere, Warren. Yeah, if we've waited in the sewers, we might have met them. The non-aggressive humans. And yeah, the Monopoly knockoff game only seems like a little propaganda-ish. But only a little. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time to look for secrets down here. Doesn't look like there's anything. Okay. Okay. Oh, the bar up there. Mm-hmm. Okay, welcome to Phoenix. City of Fire, maybe? Something like that seems fun until I remember all the rust on that bar. Yeah. Proceed. Okay, so going back into the city. Ah, there's something. Hey, I tried to... Oh no. I wanted to... Ah, there we go. Can I not scan that? Okay, when I try to scan this item... Ah, now it works. Okay. Goodbye, letter. Miss Jackson, I'm done. The city turns back into what it was before all the being a donor is an honor bullshit. The city turns back into what it was before all the being a donor. A bum dumpster. I tried to be empathetic like you asked me to be. Okay, we have also heard about donors. It seems like donors are not exactly like it's not like it sounds like it's not exactly willing donors. Try to be empathetic like you asked me to be. But those scumbags are called disposals for a reason. Not even the Prosper Accommodation Center would take them in. I'll be moving out in 2 weeks. My sister says it's the same in the West, but I need to see it with my own eyes. Hope you find a new tenant first. But I doubt it. You should have traded your property for a tower apartment when you had the chance. You can keep my prepaid rent. Kind regards, Thomas Johnson. Okay. But now I'm just soaking information. I mean, like, none of this sounds good. I mean, it is a dystopian world. It is a dystopian story. That much I gathered from the promotional material. Okay. I wonder if we have to get back to that big tower there. Like, that's super center framed right now. If that is our main goal, if that is an important building we're gonna visit, that would be smart from a storytelling perspective. But it could just be any building as well. All right, I guess we proceed. North American Trucking Association, okay. Best sucker for fun in video games. Like, yeah. I mean, you've commented on in chat a couple times when I was playing. The lighting is fantastic. I mean, the visuals in general. Also, the little fog. Like, it's a little foggy right now. Or at least it looks like it's supposed to be a little foggy. But maybe I'm imagining things. But yeah, visually, absolutely stunning. Jump. Jump. Oh yeah, we have another city sign. Welcome to Phoenix, city of fire, it seems to be, yeah. Archive states that those who live outside the walls are provided with all necessities, but this place is ruined. Phoenix resources, gas, open late. Full serve. On Route 36, I don't really know how American gas stations work. I mean, it's funny that the computer system has the wrong information. Like, you know, in these kind of stories, usually like the computer program is the one that knows everything, knows all the dirty secrets, and it's usually like the evil entity in power. I mean, maybe there's another computer program in this game that we're gonna meet later that is like the evil entity in power, but R.E.A.H. so far seemed nice and fairly innocent and wrong informed. Phoenix. So, what was delivered in this truck? Was that mail? Could be either mail or newspapers. Oh, I wanted to say I almost tripped over that. I thought I jumped in the last second, but apparently I didn't. Oh, I can move that. Okay. Oh, so wait. Yeah, I thought I jumped in the last second. Give me a break. Ooh, stop sign. And now all of a sudden, the weather change. Okay. Southwest Laboratory District. Phoenix City. This district was part of Phoenix City before the wall was built. How lucky we are standing there. Or maybe unlucky. Keep the damn car steady. I'll get this asshole. Those people threaten our existence. We need to be discreet to survive, Warren. Okay. A little crawling action. Okay. We need to adapt our light beam pattern. Oh, really? Okay, I can still jump. I was hoping I could lurch forward with jumping right now. Oh, it's a hunt night. Okay. So I guess we have to fight that guy. At least there's one guy there and there seems to be one guy sleeping in the background. What does that say in the back? Corpse, suck my... something? Okay. Oh, we don't have to fight that guy? You for real? Okay, there's another guy. This area is getting progressively hostile, yet we managed to survive. Generic profile, health increased, okay. For half a point, good. Remains of a diner. Barber shop. Something to scan. Eviction notice. You are hereby notified to vacate this residential property by November 20th, 1970, 9 a.m. Thanks, Rosie. Enjoy your meeting. I hope it goes well. Love you too. The reason for this eviction notice is the finalization of the Phoenix City infrastructural reorganization. As stated in the lease, you may apply for accommodation within the wall at any Phoenix Corporation office up to November 15th. Living condition improvements are distributed among applicants on a case-by-case basis. Failure to vacate the property on time will result in legal recourse. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. Okay. Since we have bars here, I'm gonna see if I can get up here. Yes. Okay, now the question is, am I supposed to be up here or is that like a secret thing? Okay, so I have... Oh, also here we have... You see this? Here? Be a donor, it's an honor. Phoenix City Fire Department number 4. Mouse Coffee Shop. Fresh fruit. Okay, let's try climbing up there. Cannot climb. Oh, if I can climb up there, okay. Swinging in the rain. I'm swinging in the rain. Okay. I wanted to move the object. Okay. Sometimes interactions are a little buggy. I leave, and when I come back, I hope it works this time. Okay, it doesn't work either. Interesting. Last time with the object we could scan, it worked when I walked back until the prompt left. Not sure exactly where I'm supposed to move it to. I'm not sure if that was right or not. Ah, yes. Okay, it is. Okay. We have to move it over there. Okay, sorry. Also, no smoking in this area. Tell Josh, what's all the fuss out there? Might be a mole's bastard again. Blondie went apeshit after we opened his patron. Just keep your bloody eyes peeled, right? Bad luck. Okay, so can I make that jump discreetly? I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah. Oh! Damn. Damn, that was... I got the guy with the gun first. Okay. Can't I use my medicine now? Saving. Welcome to T-Mart. Pawn shopkeeper's note. This doesn't look like a pawn shop. Laura, always check everything with the dosimeter. Emitters are still dangerous, plus 100% scavenged from the dirty lands. I don't need that crap in my pawn shop, Martha. Just read rocks in the background and was like, what? Move up, okay. The telephone up there. Maybe makes you want to take a nap. It is very soothing. That is less soothing though. I'm a little scared of moving it while the light is on us. I feel like that would be suspicious. Ass. Okay. Oh boy! Damn it. Okay. Okay. Another really good fight. So far only one fight where I got hit. Which is a surprise for me. Usually fighting in games doesn't go that well. Preacher's Diary. Okay. 16th of April, I guess? 67. Our aggression is fading away. Last week a whole district was evicted. The upstanding ones were offered modern accommodation in the city center. Some people moved west, but most agreed. And those who remained are interested in neither God nor the devil. 20th of April. Who am I to compete with the Phoenix preachers? They have their own preachers? Okay, this is getting out of hand, guys. Their sweet promises describe a carefree life of comfort, protected by the walls they built. But what will be the price? And who chooses the ones worthy? They say they're building the arcs, while I see Babylon towers. I think you were right, preacher man. Oh, I thought I could jump to the roof. Okay, we gotta run. Sneaking is over. Can I go down? Ooh, I can go down there. Interesting. Ooh, and there's stuff up there. Can I jump there? No? Okay. Okay, what's this? A library? Government building? To use this terminal, we need to power up the generator first, Warren. I'm guessing that's the terminal, that's the generator. Relative battery. Relative battery. Okay, that was a battery. Bulky battery with a universal socket. Its key feature is the ability to accumulate and store both kinetic and solar energy to power up various machines from motor vehicles to personal computers. The Phoenix Corporation's labeling is pasted over the original manufacturer's logo. Uh-huh. And now yeah, classic Roman, classic fiction. Okay, yeah, it seems this was a library of some sorts. Okay, I couldn't move on, but I want to move up. Inaugural address. My friends, my fellow citizens, since this century's beginning, a time of tempest has seemed to come upon the continents of the earth. For our own country, it has been a time of recurring trial. We have passed through the fallout of our own ignorance and lust for power. This fact defines the meaning of this day. We didn't have a date, right? No. Okay. You summoned us to complete our dedication to the service of the people of our great nation. Yes, we quit the unnecessary and brutal war. Yes, we kept our country together upon facing the shadow of nuclear catastrophe. Yes, we finally focused on our own people and our own future. But that is not enough. It's time to rebuild our nation, to rise from the ashes. We came to this world not to fight, not to kill, not to conquer. We came to this world to prosper and provide God's will. And nothing reflects God's will of better than the will of the people. People who didn't flee and didn't back down. America's finest sons and daughters, the Phoenix Initiative. Everything we achieved in these 7 years wouldn't be, okay, just 7, wouldn't be possible without the initiative's struggle to make things right. And to carry on this unity, to meet the challenge of our time, let me announce my Day 1 decrees. 1. Unprecedented budget quotas for medical, biological, and social programs and research. There are too many to heal, and we will achieve this. Probably through donations of blood, organs, stem cells, whatever, by those deemed unworthy to be saved. Is my feeling, is the feeling I'm getting. Total nuclear power use embargo. Ah, okay, so it was probably a power plant that blew up, not necessarily an atomic bomb. God grant our lands with endless nature gifts. We will use them rationally and safely for everyone's wellness. New jobs and quotas for those who are willing to serve America alongside us and the Phoenix Initiative. Mines, factories, scientific universities. Let us build our future together. Constitutional prohibition of any participation in war. Okay, that is interesting. We will show the world that true greatness is achieved by faith, that is worrying, hard work, and technological revolution. Okay, so that's an interesting one. So they swear themselves to not participate in any wars. Oh. Okay. Makes me even more curious why this world is so violent. And or why we are experiencing so much violence. Finally, the creation of special governmental committees with the Phoenix Initiative's elected representatives. Okay, remember the question I had earlier? If there was even any form of government still left, or if the Phoenix Initiative had just replaced all and every government. Looks like this is our answer. Looks like the Phoenix Initiative has very much replaced all and every form of government. They knew how to save our country. They know how to lead it to the future. My citizens, I thank you. Okay, how do we find out who gave this speech? Because it's an interesting one. Archive poster. Back to the roots. Mine more coal for a better tomorrow. I mean, yeah, after a nuclear disaster. I mean, interesting, the speech sounded more like progressive forms of, like, I was expecting solar and like regenerative forms of energy source, like regenerative energy sources would be a big thing, but I guess not. Or maybe that came later. Okay, what do we have here? Oh! Guys with guns. I'm assuming it's pointless to communicate with them more. And yeah, good assumption. Try my tank. Hey prick, you think you're a big deal? Well, let me tell you something, brother. I'm gonna rip you from limb to limb. Get him! Okay. In 2 waves, I guess. Okay, another big guy. Damn. Okay. just... Okay, I thought I died, but no, I won. Okay. I wasn't even sure if I was doing damage to the big guy, if I'm honest. Or did that lightning strike save me? Well, well, well. You were quite a thrill to chase. The sniper, okay. Now stand still. Won't hurt as much that way. I have a solution for this situation, Warren. Nice car! Tempest. Hell yeah, baby! You see that, Jazz? Tempest, the action movie coming to theaters near you. No time to waste being awestruck. Climb on the wreckage before a backup arrives. Okay, just really quickly, of course I have to check. There's nothing here I can scan, right? Nowhere I can go? No, okay. I guess you're Tempest? Oh boy, that was a close one back there. Close, but no cigar. Man, you're tough as hell. Getting so far, taking out the termite trash along the way. I better watch out or you'll steal my job. You know, I usually grab newbies right from the pit. If I'm swift enough, that is. Or whatever. Name's Tempest. I'm Reach. Like Richard, or like the bloody homicidal corp machine? Okay. Well, Reach is usually a homicidal machine? I mean, so far it didn't seem like it. Just joking, dude, relax. Who am I to judge names? You okay, Reach? I'm taking you to a safe place. Catch your breath now, as we're about to make like a banana and split. Okay, so different options. How to get back? Why is how to get back red? Termites? Why are you not hostile? Why should I be? Is that what they say about us in the city? Every human I have encountered showed extreme aggression. Don't see termites as humans, dude. They're violent scumbags. They hide in old shafts and use mining equipment to hunt us for fun. And for food. Wait, do they eat you? Are they cannibals? So if you see them, you kill them. Or run. For fresh out of the hatch disposal, you're quite capable. What body part did they take? His body is whole. Just mildly injured. Then how did you get here? I escaped. Then I fell from the wall. And somehow survived. Can't decide if you're lucky or not. This place you've landed in. The Phoenix Corp dumps its waste here. And weirder waste. Or disposals, if you like. I need to get back behind the wall, as soon as possible. It's always this way, you know? Denial to start. Then sweet, sweet acceptance. Actually, there's a couple steps in between that, but it's fine. We can skip those. What do you mean? Come on. Have you seen the freaking wall? It's insurmountable. So unless you can fly or melt shit with your eyes. What is it? That gun. Can you use it? Yes. I found it on a dead trooper. I assume the biolog malfunctioned, so I... Well, I never... A Phoenix gun at disposal can use? Man, I cannot... Okay, so we can use it. I thought since we only have the baton mode, I have to go back and watch that dialogue because I went by too early. Well, I cannot wait to see the council's faces. The council? Okay. This will make them change their tune for sure. Or does it mean the council in the city? Come on, Richie boy. Jump in the car. I'll get you back. I'll get us all back. I recognize this man, Warren. Rolf Hurd. We processed his file before. We should follow. The trooper will come looking for him. They will take us back to the laboratory. So plan is to get captured. I'm not sure if that's a good plan. Welcome to our humble abode, R.E.A.H. Best vacation around. If you like your hopes and dreams... No, it doesn't sound like best vacation. Ah, just joking, dude. It's the safest place this side of the wall. And the best home you're going to find here. Anyways, enough sentimental bullshit. I'm taking the car to the garage. Poor baby took a real beating back there. Where do I go now? Let's meet at the bar. Enter the main building and up the stairs. I'll introduce you to some people. Okay, like always, we go the other direction first to check if there's any like hidden secrets or anything. Platform pass, transitional lines. Oh, hello. Welcome, newcomer. You can find Matriarch in the main building. She'll help. Ah, this shit is useless. What is this appliance? It's like a telescope. David. A piece of fucking junk. I thought I could watch the birdies from here. The birdies? The Phoenix bastards patrolling the wall. Ha! Even they need to eat, sleep, and take a shit. If I can calculate the shift changes, I can sneak through. Phoenix City is closer than ever. I'm sure it's gonna work out. You're gonna be fine, Cams. I know it's nervous. The first time I had to do that in my previous company, I was also nervous as heck. There's just one tiny problem. The lens is scratched. Can't see shit. I suggest replacing it. Great advice! I'll just ring up the nearest optical service center and order a new one. Oh wait, there isn't one, you smartass. Although... is a weird girl at the arcade inside the station hall. She always carries a pair of binoculars with her. I tried to buy him off her once, but all she did was mother crap about friends and high scores. How about you go and get the binoculars? Bring them and I'll take you to the city with me. How am I supposed to do that? Don't know, don't care. There's no price high enough for the chance to go back. When you're done, find me up there on the platform. I'll try to focus on the pipe on the wall. Okay, I suppose we can go in. So we can scan. Strange counting room. 1 and 2, an old termite is stalking you. 3 and 4, your mom won't see you anymore. 5 and 6, termite will chop you into bits. 7, 8, he'll grill and serve you on a plate. 9 and 10, now you're a meal for Uncle Ben. Who's Ben? It's Ben the old termite. Oh, I'm probably the old termite. Too young for the defense squad. Huh, what do they know? Tempest was only 16 when he joined. Why can't I? Troubled man. The damn old man locked himself in his workshop again. Hope he'll get hungry soon, because I need my leg now. This man is in a bad mood. Should come back later, Warren. Okay, Tower District's prospect. Welcome to the Towers. The Phoenix Corporation's one-of-a-kind project, a brand new type of residential building for a brand new type of living. Have you ever dreamed of working from home? Of fresh, high-quality food being delivered right to your door? Of your own personal solar panels? Oh, okay, so they are using solar. Okay, so back in the day they advertised coal. They moved with the times and are now using solar. Your own personal solar panels providing you with unlimited energy. All the conveniences, corporate workspaces, schools and kindergartens, medical centers and park zones, theaters and shops, and of course, the best security system in the country. We've gathered the best we can offer for the people of the United States into the incredible city inside the city. An asterisk? Sign up for a personal piece of paradise on Earth today. Okay, what's the asterisk say? Tower districts are located around the Phoenix Corporate's key objects. Residency for Phoenix Corporation employees is considered on a case-by-case basis. All the other citizens can learn the conditions of residential property acquisited in any Phoenix Corporation office. Sponsored by Phoenix Marketing Corporation 1966. Quiet man. Sorry, brother. The meds are prescription only. Veronica won't give you anything without doctor's orders. Wonder if Veronica is the matriarch. There are too many people, Warren. We need to come back later. Or is Veronica a healer? Okay. Seems like they would stand in line at like a doctor's office or something. Okay, so the guy with the telescope is gone now. Okay, someone riding someone else's back. I wonder if the person being carried doesn't have legs anymore. They have been taken as donations. A little hard to see. Almost looks like they're collecting trash, or is that by accident with the sticks? My food stamps. Where are my food stamps? Okay, the mural in the back. To get a scrap job this month. Mines make me sick. I was about to say, looks like could be miners, could be different professions. Mural in the back here. This Bootle's diary. 17th of February 1983. Another shaft collapsed. Damned frostbite took a piece of my arm while I tried to get the boys out of there. The doctor told me to start a diary to cope, but how am I supposed to write with my left hand? Bullshit. 7th of April. Okay, it's not that bad. No prosthesis available, so I'll have to make the scrap job. Still better than sitting around like a useless jerk. To be honest, Doc did a great job. And if it weren't for Veronica, I'd be missing a whole lot more than my forearm. Lass is a miracle worker. No nurse ever took such good care of me. Even in the military hospital behind the wall. Hope she won't work herself to death. She's still so young. January 1884, I used to spot the ore deposits in the shaft. Now I've retrained myself to find treasures in the trash. My magpie eye for the sparkly stuff never fails me. Great to know I've still got it to deal with whatever life decides to throw at me. 30th of September 84, I got a whole batch of nice fabric, not even unpacked. What kind of entitled douchebag from the other side of the wall threw this away? I'll bring it to Veronica. Last is a fashionista. She'll sue herself a dress or two. Good old Bob Cleaver never forgets an act of kindness. Okay, but it looks like everyone is either missing limbs or has prosthetics. Oh yeah, they are all disposed, so I guess something, the evil computer controls the government, I know it. I mean, we are the evil computer, and I don't think R.E.A.H is evil, if I'm completely honest with you. It does, at least, I stand my ground. Right now, R.E.A.H doesn't seem evil. It seems like R.E.A.H is just as surprised by what we are experiencing out here than Warren would probably be. An old ticket machine, no longer operational. Okay. Oh, here's the hospital. What was the other place then? The world seems full of good men, even if there are monsters in it. Huh. Not the regulator again. Is something wrong? Okay, a doctor. Damn right there is. I tend to this darn machine more often than I tend to my patients. I'm a doctor, not a goddamn engineer. I know a bit about machines. Maybe I can help you? I could sure do with a hand. Or a leg. Or a heart or a liver. It's nice too. What do you mean? Just kidding. I know how to fix it. I just need a spare vacuum regulator. Yo-Yo has one, but I can't leave my patients. Both are in pretty bad conditions. Would you pay Yo-Yo a visit and bring it to me? I mean, sure. Is it hard to work at the med bay? Take a while to get. We're fighting death with our bare hands and aspirin. Some come and go, some return. But most of them don't breathe for too long. I just make sure it doesn't hurt so bad. Lessen their pain. Are you the only doctor here? The only stubborn enough to carry on. There's also Veronica, my chief nurse. Works harder than me, trying to be a miracle worker. It's a day off today. That means she's handing out the pills in the old post office. Okay, so that's why people were standing in line there. Okay, so that wasn't a hospital, that was just the old post office. Okay. And rushed for the wicket. I need to go. You sure do. Hurry up and bring me that goddamn regulator. It's okay. I'll get used to it. Used to it. I think that says quarantine, but it's a little hard to read. The sign here. I believe that's supposed to say quarantine. It doesn't hurt anymore. Okay. Old FPRS booklet. FPRS. What the hell is FPRS? Okay, acute radiation syndrome, ARS, is a general negative health effect caused by brief exposure to a strong radiation dose. Early symptoms: fatigue, fever, nausea, arrhythmia, and severe skin pain. Later symptoms: inner organs, skin and muscle degeneration, neural dysfunction. Prognosis: as the blood cell production systems and DNA degenerate quickly, the patient will die within 1 month. Chronic radiation syndrome, CRS. Okay, is a general negative health effect caused by prolonged exposure to a mild or low radiation dose. Early symptoms: fatigue, fever, nausea, and arrhythmia. Later symptoms: immunodeficiency, infections, cancer. Prognosis: lifespan of patients varies from a few years to a decade. The outcome is still considered negative. FPS reminder: there was no treatment for CRS in the past. However, with the progress of modern medicine, we are now able to prolong and enhance the lives of our clients. The most reliable method of CRS treatment is tissue or organ transplantation. Ah. Is that what the donations are for? Probably, right? If you have any of the described symptoms, please contact the nearest authorized FPRS center. Okay, let's proceed in there. Safe zone. Western Station. Okay. Welcome. Does it say cassettes? Zone of exchange. Clothes. Electronics. Household items. Ooh, marketplace. Laundry. Food. Love the signs. Come in, air conditioned. Ooh, the washing machine place is air conditioned. Fancy. Okay, let me look to the other side at the top before I go down. What's this? American flag. Oh, is this a barber shop? Yep, this is a barber, okay. Then we're blocked by plants, okay. Oh, wait. I see something shiny. Phoenix Corporation is born. Phoenix Corporation is born. U.S. Bulletin, September 24th, 1964. The Right of the Phoenix. Despite years of societal doubts and distrust towards FPRS, our organization has continued to work tirelessly to benefit the lives of the everyday American. Some politicians and public representatives have challenged our methods, yet we continue to be guided only by our patriotic love and care for our great nation. Despite numerous obstacles, we overcame the consequences of the 1945 disaster. We supported our soldiers during the crisis in 1962. We continue to preserve and enhance the health of the entire nation. Today, history has put everything in its place. The ones who chose personal ambition over their nation's interest were left in the past. FPRS is proud to announce that the US government has placed the great Phoenix Pro... No. So, I'm trying to figure out what FPRS stands for. FPRS is proud to announce that the US government has placed great trust in our corporation and approved the reorganization of FPRS. From now on, we are the Phoenix Corporation. Okay, so FPRS was what the organization was previously called. Interesting. The corporate approach will allow us to unite the separate industries, not only medical and scientific, under one shared vision, so that we can achieve even greater progress and prosperity. Join the Phoenix Corporation today for our better tomorrow. Wendy McMillan, Press Director of Phoenix Corporation. Interesting. That weird girl at the arcade. She creeps me out. Is this the arcade in here? Damn, I looked creepy for a second though. Okay, nothing on this side. Yep. Hi, I'm Susan. Do you want to be my friend? Sure, why not? What's past you? Oh, look at that. A place to call home. Oh. Okay, I was wondering if I can fast forward in this track. Okay. So we found another piece of music. Guessing this is the track we're having as ambient music in this area. Hey Susan. Hello. I know you have binoculars. I need them. Please. No. I only give things to my best friends. And you are not even a friend. What are the requirements for gaining friend status? You talk weird, mister. I am rich. I do not want to scare you. I am just not good at talking. Me too. Mom says I need friends, but no one wants to talk to me. But we are talking, so we are friends now. Do you want to play arcade games? I never played arcade games. I do not know. Never played in the arcade? That is sad. You can play now. I have lots of games here. They all seem to be malfunctioning. Campus got mad and broke my arcade cabinets when I beat his score. We are not friends anymore. Oh. But I can fix them. This one... it needs a rectifier. Just like in the ticket machine. But Mom says I should not walk around alone. But you're an adult, so you can search for it, right? I think I can do that. Cool! I will wait here, friend. You seem to be fond of arcade machines. Because they're awesome! I can tell you so much about them. But Mom told me people do not like talking about the arcade. Why? Maybe they like more adult things like drinking and whining. But I'm not an adult. So I spend most of the time here in the arcade. I have to go. Oh! I had 4. I thought it was 3. Remember about the rectifier. Yeah. Let's talk about your mom first. Rectifier is the thing that makes arcades, cabinets, and ticket machines work. Where's your mom? My mom is working in the mines, as she always does. She's very busy. I wanted to work with her, but she said the mines are not for children. And where's your mom? My mom? I do not have a mom. I have Warren. You have a dad! Cool! Wish I had a dad too, so we could play in the arcade together. I like Susan. I don't understand why the other people think she's weird. Just because she likes hanging out in the arcade? I don't think that's weird. Okay, let's see, we have something else down here. Oh, yeah, something else to Chinese. Good junk, okay. Endless meadow. What's this? Let me read that again. Chronic radiation syndrome. Okay, yeah. FPS was the old organization. Didn't I read that? Okay, interestingly that was marked as unread. Okay. Find the bar, get the spare part from the rectifier, help Susan. Oh. Okay, that's an interesting track. A couple years ago I had a test subscription for a app that offered meditation music. This reminds me of that, oddly. I'm trying to think of how to describe the undertones of this. It's pretty. At the beginning it sounded quite calming. I'm also getting, I don't know, a mix of danger and somberness. Like, I don't know when we'll hear this, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting the feeling that we're gonna, like, this endless meadow is gonna be like just a field full of bodies, or I don't know, it's gonna be a place where we see very, like, visual evidence that something incredibly awful has happened. The condos are safe too. What bullshit. No chance in hell I'm leaving the stations. Okay, maybe a couple people also live in condos. Okay, let's check out food. Be polite when talking to the council and don't cause any trouble. Ironwood. We've talked about this type of bullshit plan before, Tempest. And you are... R.E.A.H! You kept me waiting, dude. Come on, show them, show them. So the council is deceased too? I found this firearm. It malfunctioned and is currently out of order. And that's your game changer, Tempest? One broken gun can't change shit. You don't get it. I'll fix the gun and it'll work, and then... Then what? You'll use the gun to storm the wall and wipe out your squad like last time. You didn't even need a gun to wipe out your people back in Prospero. Get out, Tempest. I was just... out. R.E.A.H., right? Sorry you had to witness that. This is a kind and caring place. We've all been through our fair share of hardships. Stay away from that kid, newbie. He's as stubborn as a mule and can't see farther than his nose. You should reflect on that, Ironwood. You and Tempest share more than you think. I'll help you once I've finished my work. Explore the station for now and make yourself at home. You and Matriarch are in charge here, is that correct? Alas, Tempest is as well. We are the council, chosen by the people. Also 3 people, I was wondering. 2 seemed a little low. Not like anyone else volunteered, though. I supervise scavenging and what's left of mining. We exchange the resources we find for food and medicine with the corpse. Matriarch makes sure everyone lives in peace with themselves and each other. And Tempest and his squad protect us from the scum that roams among the ruins of the old world. Tempest seems like a good person to me. Don't let this juvenile fever charm you. That boy knows shit about life. And some of his escapades cost us way too much. My advice to you, R.E.A.H., try not to fall victim to the games he plays with death. You need to go. I'll try my best. Just don't get yourself in any trouble. I will try my best. Matriarch? Pleasure to be meeting you. Tempest might be hot-headed, but he has a good soul. Is Ironwood always like that? Unsociable, stern, easily irritated, and dead tired? Yes. But is the most hardworking and reliable man on the entire station. His past is a heavy cross to bear, but he's still standing. And I trust Ironwood with my life, as everyone else here does. Why did you let Tempest... Why did you tell Tempest to get out? He said something wrong on purpose. Something harsh and hurtful. The boy is still very young. He grew up here, behind the wall. He never knew the life we lived before, the choices and sacrifices we all had to make. But now you are here, so there's nothing left to lose. Starting a life anew feels liberating, don't you think? Sure, get some rest and then we'll help you find your new place. Okay, thanks more city specs. Project name WD and E 1970 BRK. Height 600.2 feet, length 87.6 miles, depth 39.3 feet. That's a thick wall. Outer plating 1.8 inch of Novonic PR 7050 steel. Inner plating 27 inches of PR reinforced concrete. Checkpoint gate 3. Weaponry Ash Guardian 3 model automatic every 20 yards. We have automatic guns every couple yards. No, like that, not couple of 20 yards. Secured outer zone 1 mile. Personnel 630 PCPD officers. 252 corporation troopers. 700 civilians. That's a whole lot of people, but that's also a whole lot of wall. That's 1,000, 1,300, 500. 1,582 people, if that is still accurate. $1,500, almost 1,600 people for 87 miles of wall. I cannot, like, if I had any understanding for how much a mile is, I'm European, so I'm in the metric system. I live in the metric system, but I would love to do the math on, like, if you equally spread all the people supposed to man the wall, like how much space is theoretically between each person in feet. Oh, a cat! Wait, I can talk to the cat? Please tell me I can... It's a peculiar creature. I have an inexplicable urge to observe its existence. But I cannot pet it. You know, it's the same every time, Reach. Every goddamn time. What is the same? Everything. Ironwood, Matriarch, they never believe in me. They never listen. The truth is, R.E.A.H., they're comfortable where they are. Too scared to do something that matters. No big deal. I don't need them. After all, there are no unlockable doors. Oh, there's someone who will help unlock those fossils. First door on the side street. I'll be there. But first I need some time to cool down. Go explore the station, R.E.A.H.y boy. Meet new folks, offer them help, make an impression. You seem to have some misunderstandings with Matriarch and I in it. The usual stuff. We have to tolerate each other to keep going. Honestly, you're great. Matriarch stopped the bloodshed when the wall was closed and negotiated with the Corp. Ironwood is an experienced miner. He was the head of the best coal mine in the country. I respect him a lot. If only they respected me too. But what about you? Why are you a part of the council? I'm the first year the council meets. So, how do you like the station's vote? Good question though. Why is he, if he's so young and inexperienced, quote unquote, why is he part of the council? Other than that no one else wanted to be on there. It is chaotic and ballad. I think it's nice. And chaotic. Yes, it's a sort of organized chaos that I find charming. Hey, don't judge the good old station by its looks. It's strong and reliable. That's why folks choose to camp outside. They feel safe here. This place houses all our supplies and infrastructure. There's a hospital, a job center, some shops, even an arcade. Won't spoil everything though. You better explore it yourself. I'll go now. Enjoy yourself, R.E.A.H. See you soon. Okay, let's see if we can do something with that ticket machine now. This is the ticket machine. But I do not know what a rectifier looks like, Born. Susan will know. We should take everything here back to her. Electronic components! A multitude of electronic components found inside the station's ticking machine. These rusty scraps are the only spare details available to the disposals, but those who know how to use them can do real miracles, like creating complicated handcrafted prosthetics or making the old tech come back to life. No longer operational? Mm-hmm. Hey friend, hey Susan. Sorry, I do not know what a rectifier is. Here's everything I found. Wow, so many things. Now I can repair more games, all the games. Just give me a second. It worked! My arcade cabinets are back. R.E.A.H., you are officially my best friend. And as my best friend, you can play as much as you like. Next time, I will repair more arcade cabinets. Now you can try and beat the high score for a reward. Okay, what about the binoculars? I helped you. Can you help me now? I need your binoculars. Mom will not let me give them away. She's afraid someone clumsy will break them. Hey, Ghostbird. Thanks for the follow. But if you beat my high score and prove you are good enough, I'm sure she will not mind. That is not a surprise that we have to beat the high score. Okay, let's see. Donor rush. Oh, is this like the streets control Phoenix Mobile with VOD? Take bold donors from the streets until you fill Phoenix Mobile. Okay. Hospital. Drive Phoenix Mobile to the hospital. Move organs from donors to customers. Be careful not to touch the borders. Don't worry, everyone will make it somehow. Okay, that's all. What's the high score? 5,000. Okay. Okay, it's against the clock, so I was wondering. Okay. It was a little low for the liver. Okay, this time it's 4 donors. That's a weird ass game, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, I will not make the times up. Wait, did I already beat the high score? On my first try? Really? Okay. The game is primitive, but engaging. I should tell Susan I beat the high score one. Okay, for some reason I thought it was under. Hey there, Official Gambit. I'm doing great, how are you? A moon modulator, no medstains I use much faster. Ooh. You did it, best friend. Come back next time for more games and rewards. Okay, but still no binoculars, I guess? I've beaten your high score. Am I best friend enough to have your binoculars now? That's good to hear, Official Gambit. More than that. You are my super extra mega hyper best friend now. Here, just do not break them, please. Okay, nice, that's binoculars now. Susan's binoculars. This model was used widely by the military before Phoenix Corporation implemented eye modifications for the soldiers. The engraving reads, to Corporal Matthew McMillard, in memory of his service in the Bay of Pigs. I've been drinking for about 2.5 hours. I think I'm gonna do another half hour. Then I'm gonna quit for the day. Oh, in general, I think 2.5 years? Something along those lines, I believe. The Bay of Pigs, okay. Also McMillard. McMillard. Maybe I'm imagining things, but I feel like we've read the name McMillard before. Okay, let me check if these people have more dialogue. Okay. Or no dialogue. Usually, there you go. The K creeps me out. I wanted to see if someone else says something. If that's the only. No, it seems like the only line we have here. Yes, I've started playing Replace today. Haven't played the demo or anything, and it released today, so... Okay, what did the doctor want? Let me see in the organizer. Optional explorer, spare part. Oh yes, repairing this gun. Okay, no, get the spare parts. I think it helps from Yo-Yo. Okay. Okay, Yo-Yo's workshop. Thanks. Get a lot of compliments from me here, actually. That's always nice. Okay, so I'm guessing the workshop is in here. Ah, yes. Okay, what about the line? Nope, that's still going. So Veronica is still busy. Thanks. Oh, something to scan? Let's see what that is. Not a yo-yo, okay. I drink a little bit of water. I have a lot of reading to do here. Okay. Cheers, old man. Sorry I won't see you in person this time. Leaving again tomorrow morning. We've just returned from the raid. We reached Missouri, I think. Same shit everywhere. Roadblocks, quarantine zones, and fucked up ecology. The corps evacuated that small town I told you about a couple of years ago. Moved everyone behind the wall and turned the town into a goddamn panel factory. But guess what? I found some healthy looking corn. Not a lot, but it has potential. So, could you put together something like a hydroponic bed? I'll try and sprout the seeds. Even if a few cobs are all we'll get, at least the kids will taste some real popcorn. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the follow. R.E.A.H, let me introduce you to my homeboy Jojo. Will it be Yo-Yo or Jojo? The bona fide tech wizard. Used to work with power banks, batteries, and other electromagnetic stuff. I hear you've got something pretty special for me to take a look at, R.E.A.H. Yes, they have a damaged firearm. I need it to function again, so I can get back. Ain't we all after that, boyo? This gun may be the only thing that can really help. Hand it over. Aha! A newer model. But the same principles. Safe to hold, but if you try to use it, boom. R.E.A.H, Tempest told me you can use it. Is that true? Yes. The bioscanner is damaged, so... It's not. The energy system is damaged, sure, but the bioscan is intact. Curious. If you use it in combat, you... The thing just dropped could have killed us all. What was I have a kinetic coil prototype that the Corp didn't manage to steal. That will replace the energy system just fine. The battery state troubles me. Let's see what the problem is. Wait. Okay, bright lights again. Operator stuff will see what the problem is. It just doesn't make sense to me. My friend Adrian isn't a database. He never agreed to be a donor. There must be a technical mistake. That's impossible. R.E.A.H doesn't make mistakes. But let me run a check on your friend. Okay, so we're on a memory right now. Okay, Phoenix Corporation, 1983, all rights reserved, built stable, June 22nd. Welcome. You're logged in as Warren Marsh at PhoenixInsight.corp. Have a nice day, Dr. Marsh. Ooh, we are a doctor. Search for Adrian in R.E.A.H database. Check Phoenix Mail Network. You have 2 new messages, Dr. Marsh. Check as Dean Mail. Dr. Marsh. Okay. Our team prepared your statement for the annual press conference. We remind you that your presence at the press conference is not required. We know how important it is not to distract you from your research. For any mistakes found, contact us as soon as possible. Oh. Sorry, I hope it wasn't anything too serious. I've had another viewer experience difficulties as well, but the stream didn't crash, so it might be something on your end. Sorry about that. Remind you that the presence of the press conference is not required. We know how important it is to not distract you from your research. For any mistakes found, contact us as soon as possible. Dear friend, unfortunately, I am not able to attend the conference in person, but I managed to take a short break from work to make some notes about recent events. Grim rumors have spread across our country lately. Talks about cruel body experiments, forced ownership, and even kidnappings flooded hearts and minds. But vile people tried to ruin the Phoenix Corporation's reputation since the very beginning, and they never succeeded. The police have already investigated the sources of the rumors and arrested the culprits. As a citizen, I want to thank PCPD for keeping us all safe and sound. As a scientist, I assure you that R.E.A.H. continues to exist solely to serve humanity. Any donorship is voluntary, we already know that's a lie, and the donors and their families receive a worthy compensation for helping those in need. Since the launch of R.E.A.H. in 1965, the Phoenix Corporation saved over 20 million lives, and the nation's economy experienced incredible growth based on the Phoenix Corporation inventions. Together, we have rebuilt and improved our society. Today, every resident of the cities has an opportunity to live and prosper. In the nearest future, pain, illness, and suffering will become nothing but a remnant of our difficult past. As the creator of R.E.A.H., I'm grateful to be part of the most humane project in the world's history. Thank you. What are my goals regarding stream? I don't have... I guess my goals are to play interesting games. That's my goals. With respect, Stacy Margaret Dean, head of the Phoenix Corporation Press Department. Phoenix Mail Network. Interesting. Okay, so pre-written statement. Okay, check the Duke mail. Hey Warren, found another Stevens Code block. Some old calibration rules and authorization stuff. Don't know how it keeps popping up in logs. That's bullshit. He left us like 15 years ago. Maybe it's a neuroprofile imprint or something. I'll send Kevin to dig into that, just don't nag on him, please. You know bosses want us to keep research squeaky clean and safe. With respect, George Clive Duke, R.E.A.H. Virtual Security Department Chief Engineer, Phoenix Mail Network. What's it all about? How do I summarize this? This is always an interesting question. How do I summarize a game's story? Will we play as Warren Marsh, but maybe not? Who apparently is a scientist. Okay, so basically this takes place in the 1980s in a dystopian version of the United States, where there was a nuclear plant, like a power plant, exploded apparently in the 40s, and the country struggles with radioactive pollution, and kind of society had to rebuild and stuff, and it got kind of dystopian from there. Yep. And our character apparently was one of the lead scientists in the corporation that basically ran the country, the Phoenix Corporation, and was in the middle of doing something, not sure what yet, probably about to discover that some shady stuff is going on, I'm gonna assume. And there was an accident with a machine, and now the machine is kind of like the the machine they programmed to basically run everything, called R.E.A.H., is in his body now, and maybe replaced him. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, search for Adrian in the R.E.A.H. database. Okay, we're accessing the radio. Work profile, please enter your passkey. Granted access level T1A. Welcome, Dr. Marsh. We've done a research of it. I mean, that's what the game has told me so far. We've had a lot of reading to do so far. Adrian Trim's Cromwell. Okay, I believe we've read that name in the intro scene as well, or scene. A mail document, main donorship option, kidneys. Donorship exception, passes voluntary. Reach approved status accepted. Which type of games do you prefer to play? My most favorite are Metroidvanias, platformers, and puzzle games, or like detective games. But I pretty much I try to diversify when I play, and there's a bunch of different stuff I'm interested in. But these are the most common ones I do. I just run a different against your friend. He's in a database. There's no glitch here. Cleared for sign off. I'm not sure. Listen, Sophie. Bit of friendly advice? Starting your career with confrontation is a bad choice. The best thing to do is just follow orders and get on with your job. Okay. Interesting choice there, Warren. Dude, are you alright? You went all woo all of a sudden. I cannot explain what happened. Damn, I missed it. Okay, Jojo. What you got for us? It's done. This new energy system charges bars with impact energy. The more you hit, and okay, in theory we need that in practice. Here, use it with caution and remember, it'll explode in any hand other than yours. So make sure to keep it away from... So what else? Time for the real test. Come on, try this bad boy a good time. Fine, got plenty of them anyway. Hit the mannequin to gather enough energy, then shoot. Okay, gun blast. Attacking and countering enemies with energy. It decreases by dodging and being passive. Okay. I work. When the energy bar is filled, press E to shoot an enemy with devastating effect. Okay, let's try it. Wow, R.E.A.H, my man. That was rad. Means of murder is still what the corporation does best. But that's all you can do. Without a new weapon battery, the gun won't perform full power. Can you make a new one? I tried once. It exploded while testing, and blew his arm off. Matrix was the most compatible, so she donated hers. Yes, that was. Well, charitable is an understatement. Yeah, Matriarch is tough as hell. Would bend over backwards to keep us all alive. Ain't that the truth? Guess what? I think I know where to get one. Uncle Ben's rifle. An old one, but since it's a rifle battery, it should be powerful enough. Wait. Do you want to infiltrate Termite Lair to steal their leader's most prized possession? I was just about to say we heard about Uncle Ben in the rhyme. That's insane, and it's coming from a person crazy enough to help you. Come on, old man. It'll be fine. I have a plan. And with this guy around, piece of cake. And you thought you'd outgrown your thirst for danger. At least let your new friend catch some breath. Sure. R.E.A.H, go rest at my place. To the right of here. I'll catch up with you in a bit. That boy will never change. Okay, there was something else. That'll be important. Okay, the ventilator. The doctor needs a vacuum regulator. He asked me to come and collect it from you. That sawbones broke it again? What a waste. That's the last one. Take it. Tell him to take better care of the transfusion machine next time. I swear he uses that machine more than I use my blowtorch. Thank you, Jojo. Alright, alright. You've got what you need, now give me some peace and leave me to work. Thanks for the advice. What did you use to stream? How did you get here? Crossed the line, got the corporation mad. Nothing special. Was that because of the batteries? Uh-huh. Declined to sell the patent rights, so they took them by force. Now my batteries power up their guns. Used against those they were meant to help. Nothing is worse than that. There's a corporation terminal? Mm-hmm. Almost fully operational, enough for us to keep in touch with the latest trends, huh? Is access to it limited? Initially it wasn't, but people got a bit overwhelmed. So Matriarch moved it here for the sake of everyone's mental health. Feel free to use it anytime. You seem to be a type to handle lots of information well. I'll go now. Yeah. Okay, a vacuum regulator. Spare part of the machine once used in radiation disease treatment. It was made by Phoenix Initiative scientists long before the donor transplantation became common. Okay, I can use the terminal. Oh god, that's gonna be a lot of reading. Okay, locking as a random user. Phoenix support. Have a nice day, user. Thanks for the offer, but I'm sure I can figure it out myself. Check the recent news. Phoenix City News Online. Politics, society, sports, entertainment. Minor accident. I'm sure it was just a minor accident. Last night, a minor accident occurred in the Phoenix City laboratory. Thanks to the coordinated work of facility personnel and PCPD squads who arrived on site minutes after the incident, the patients undergoing treatment were successfully evacuated and transported to laboratories in neighboring cities. And none of them received headshots. The facility press office guarantees that the high quality of their medical services won't be affected by the incident. Yeah, minor accident for sure. It was just minor. It was so minor. You know, all the air vent covers were blown up, and the place was actively falling apart. There was fire everywhere, but it's just a minor accident. Gelef, where have you been? We've been getting lower, left, right, and center all the time. I have a sore throat from reading so much. The Phoenix Laboratory won't be open for tours until further notice. For the safety of Phoenix City citizens, all roads surrounding the laboratory are temporarily cordoned off by the PCPD. Okay. That's just the only piece of news. I wanted to check if there maybe it was another piece of news. You have been ringing for a few years and you have to take a break from watching another episode. No. then you missed all the lore. Okay, underground chat room. We're in the darknet now. Phoenix Underground, the home of truth. The place for those with their eyes wide open. Discussion board. PC laboratory incident. Sorry to hear that, Galuf, that sucks. Okay, Mighty Hammer 28. Bullshit. They expect us to believe it was minor law. Why so many cops then? Truth Enjoy enters. My lab contact says they got 2 weeks of paid vacation. No way, it's minor. The lab's night shift is missing. Sure, Feeney's gonna interrogate the hell out of them. Destroyer Duck. Love that name. We need to investigate. Who's with me? Shut up, dude. You wanna get fucked? The area is off limits. I think something happened to R.E.A.H. I hope that robot finally choked on blood and exploded. You dumb. There's no R.E.A.H, dumbass. It's just corpse propaganda. They use a squad of indigo children. I have proofs. Oh my god, here he goes again. No, you're not old. I mean, you are. You're just a goose. Just have to rest on some hay and you'll be right as rain again. Also funny that the date is January 1, 1900. Also, unverified build error. Unmatched license. Yeah. We got a pirated copy. Nice hatches. Underground chat room. Ah, okay, so we can take the conversation with us. That's nice. Is there anything more here? Okay, no. Doesn't seem like there is. Let's check if there's still... No, the line is gone now. Okay, now I can talk to Veronica. Good dog. Come. That sounds like other words. Excalibur doesn't bite, he's just overprotective. Need meds? No, Tempest sent me here. I will wait for him outside. Don't bother. Tempest only brings home those he likes. I trust him. I'm Veronica. Nice to meet you. I'm R.E.A.H. I am new. Still shocked, aren't you? I get it. Life took an unexpected turn and you didn't ask for. Just remember, you're not alone. You can always talk to me or anyone else in this station. You sound strange. Like a cheap counselor? Like a machine? Ah, it's the collar. Helps me breathe, eat and talk. Hard to do that with all larynx. Hi buddy, you've been a good boy, right? Right. Hey, babe. Don't talk too much, okay? That really isn't the last battery we have. Oh, really? Don't tell me you're gonna miss my beautiful voice. Hey, R.E.A.H. Got a gift for you. Let's go. Actually, I wanted to check in with the doctor again. Tempest. No rush. Finish your talks. Rest well, yada yada. I'll be vegging out in my room. Come grab me when you're ready. Okay, okay. Listen, R.E.A.H. Sometimes Tempest can be pushy and reckless. Make sure you're not doing anything you don't want to, okay? Okay. You'll take your time to get familiar with the station. Or we can just talk. Up to you. Okay, I want to see how this song goes. Because that bass line is completely otherwise. Timber Hearth, I believe, is the song called that I'm thinking of. So it's like the menu theme, okay, yeah. I mean, it can just be a coincidence, like... Okay, but it doesn't go any further than that. People here lack options, but they still try to remake this place into something familiar. Getting ready to sue. Temps will wait for you in this room. Don't rush. Okay, it keeps that baseline, but does something different on top of it. Okay, Veronica's passed. What happened to your larynx? It's alive and well, just in someone else's neck. Did you sell it? I was a singer, so take a wild guess. You did not. I'm sorry, my voice was the only thing I valued in myself. I mean, it's already bad, like we don't have to talk about this, it's already bad when you have a system where organs and body parts are taken from people against their consent. But it's like extra tragic when, you know, something like a singer uses their voice. There's some extra tragedy in that. Especially like the voice is particularly, I feel like, it doesn't even have to be a singer, like just the voice is such an, at least in my opinion, such an integral part of your own identity, like your own voice, how it sounds. Like for example, I mean, it's a bit of a weird example. Oh, maybe not, I don't know. Like a year and a half ago, my dad he had a spine injury, and that needed to be fixed. And because it was up here in the neck area, the doctors went through his throat because it's easier to reach by going through the front. So and so because of that, because of how they operated him, afterwards he had like his voice sounded really weird, had a really weird pitch for like half a year. It got better over time, and so but it wasn't his voice anymore, and that was so strange for so many months. And I know that he also, like, he didn't talk a lot about it, but I just from the conversations we had, I knew that it bothered him that there was such a drastic change to his voice, and he was very worried at times that it wouldn't change back. Like, doctors kept telling him it's gonna take a couple months, he shouldn't be worried, that's normal, that it's gonna take a while. But, you know, basically the longer it took, and it took some time before he could, before he saw some improvements, And I could tell he was getting worried that he was gonna be stuck with that changed voice for the rest of his life. But it's come back. Like, really, it took 6 months. And I remember, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks after the operation, we talked on the phone and it was like, yeah, I'm so happy that that wasn't his point, but like, yeah, I'm so happy that my voice is improving, and it sounds a little less, like the pitch is a little more back to normal already. And it was like, it wasn't. It so wasn't. At that time, it absolutely was not, but I was like, I'm not gonna tell him that it still sounds like, or at least I didn't hear any difference. Yeah, I only started hearing a difference, and after, I don't know, like 2 months or something, was when I started noticing a difference that was starting to go back. But yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna tell him. I'm gonna let him tell himself that he's already making progress, because that's what he needs to stay positive and focus on his healing. Or you get irritated when friends change their microphone settings, like, yeah, you get so used to it, to how people's voices are. Like, it's also strange when something, like when you have a throat infection, or just, you know, something's going on with your throat, or you have a dry throat, or I don't know what, and your voice isn't the same. It's like crazy. Yeah, clearly the same level of severity. The cops offered me a lot of money for it. I refused. The next day they came and took what they wanted anyway, no compensation. Only one way to get to the death pit for his soon to be dead. But Tempest saved me, brought me here. Then he asked Jojo to make this talking collar thing, and the rest is history. Tempest saved my life, and $1,000 people too. Why does he do that? I do not understand. We did not know each other before. Because that's what Tempest is all about. Beneath the loud voice and bad temper. In his eyes, we all deserve a second chance, even if it means an endless fight with something much stronger than him. So he will protect anyone on the station until his last breath. Even I can't deny it. Tempest inspires others. Because he sees them as someone worth fighting for. I think I need to go. Stay safe. Okay. Okay, we can look. Different clothes, but soon in the same style. I presume that Veronica is fond of tailoring. We've heard that. We've read that in the diary of Alpha Disposal, that they found cloth, brought it to the matriarch, and the matriarch gave it to Veronica. Okay, before I end stream for the day, I want to do ideally 2 things. First, I want to go back to the doctor, and then I hope I don't make a mistake by also giving that other dude the binoculars. Also, maybe I should check in, but that might be a lot. You know what, I'm gonna go do the doctor, and then I will end stream, and then I hope I remember the rest. Because I kinda also wanna check in with Susan in the arcade again. And see if we can play another game now. And get another upgrade from her. Brought the regulator. Finally. Now step aside and let me do my thing. It's done. He'll live. At least for today. But you have 2 patients here. They both need help. Listen, pal. I'm sorry. But there was only enough blood for one person. It was either too dead Is it 2 dead men or 1 alive? Simple math, really. Alright. Let's leave them be. Both have a long road ahead. Take this for our troubles. With the machine working again, I don't need it anymore. Okay, medicine demand increased. Okay. What I wouldn't give for an old-fashioned right about now. Guess an old-fashioned, maybe a drink? Or a type of alcohol? Just guessing. This person is still quarantined. Nothing new back here. Okay. Okay, yeah. And we automatically save here. Great. Then let's stop here and continue this next time. I think we can hang with the game's music for now. That's a nice track to hang out on. Yeah. Interesting game. I'm not sure what I expected. Like, again, like the promotional material didn't, like the trailer stuff didn't really, like, they didn't fully prepare me for what the gameplay would be like. But yeah, so far, platformer, running around, jumping, occasionally fighting stuff. Story is engaging, world is interesting, and graphics are beautiful. Like, really, I've said it again twice. It's that like the graphics drew me in initially when I saw the trailers, and it absolutely holds up. The game really, really holds up to the promotional material, which is always fantastic. Any idea how long the game is supposed to be? Absolutely none. But the good thing is, maybe by tomorrow or the next time, or like we'll see when I'll play it again next time. Yeah, maybe that by then there's already some information on how long to beat. I'm expecting 20 to 30 hours, if I'm honest. We'll see, maybe more, maybe less. But that is my expectation so far. So it should be a comfortable little playthrough. Yeah, thanks everyone for being here. I hope you enjoyed your time. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be for you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!